Welcome back, gang. Today we will be taking a look at the latest vintage collection vehicle repaint, the Remnant speeder bike from The Mandalorian. A highly requested vehicle, no doubt. Speeder bikes were always a fan favorite, and once we saw them zip back into action during The Mandalorian, they became a must-have for the vintage collection. Although, while it's nice to add another piece to the puzzle for our Mandalorian collections, I really hope to see a Blurrg added to the line one day. Kuiil needs something to ride as he tries to evade these speeder bikes. But moving on, I have to give another shout out to my friend Return of the Nerd Star Wars for hooking me up with this Asian import. I have a few of these on pre-order, but it's always nice to get something a little early and share my thoughts with everyone on here. If you're interested in ordering from Return of the Nerd, shoot him a message on his socials and follow him on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You can find the links to his page in the description down below. Taking a look at the packaging, we have a clone copy of the box style used for the Return of the Jedi speeder bike, but with new artwork. We have the Mandalorian logo nuzzled together with the Star Wars racetrack in the top left corner, and an image of the speeder bike and scout trooper looking pretty awesome, with the Kenner logo in the bottom right corner. The top of the box has the same poses depicted on the previous release, but with the Remnant bike and trooper. Additionally, we have a few more images of the Remnant Scout, speeder bike, and Grogu with the satchel on the remaining sides of the package, as well as an additional image on the back showing all the contents inside. So all in all, another great addition to our vintage collection vehicles. Naturally, once again, we have the carded figure packed neatly inside, along with the speeder bike wrapped in tissue paper and the flight stand tucked alongside it. Taking a look at the carded figure, we have the Mandalorian Scout Trooper and Grogu on a nice orange namepill color, paired with an image of the character from the first season of The Mandalorian. We also have a decent sized bubble, if you ask me, which always has me questioning why some deluxe figures are not carded. I really think those larger accessories and figures could fit on here. Regardless, this is a great looking card, and I'm happy to see it in excellent condition. On the back, he is VC 289 in the line, and you can see images of the previous wave of vintage collection figures. So all in all, this is another wonderful addition to our Mandalorian carded collections, and I look forward to picking up another one for my Imperial Troop carded collection. Taking a look at the Scout Trooper, I have got to say that Hasbro did an exceptional job with the dirt and weathering on this figure. This sandy looking paint application is subtly sprinkled all over the Scout's armor, and looks very convincing in my opinion. They have tried different techniques in the past with Sand Troopers and Remnant Stormtroopers, but those never turned out great, while this figure actually looks awesome. I also really like the attention to detail with the inverted knee pads on this Remnant Scout Trooper. And here you can see Grogu in the side bag. The flap is made of a soft plastic, so you can take a peek at him, but sadly he is not removable. It definitely would have been cool if that was designed differently. Once again, we have a nicely proportioned new Scout Trooper helmet, which sadly puts all the Scouts from the Gaming Greats releases to shame. Naturally, we have the Scout's iconic blaster pistol and leg holster for easy storage, and while this isn't the definitive trooper we have been asking for, it's growing on me in terms of aesthetics. But don't get it twisted, Hasbro, we need to lose the swivels at the wrist and bring the articulation on this figure up to modern standards. We need a definitive Scout Trooper in the vintage collection. Taking a look at the speeder bike, I once again have to applaud Hasbro for the design on these flight stands. It's such a nice addition. But here we have a very simple repaint of this Remnant speeder bike release. Instead of the Endor brown, weathering, and occasional metallic scrape marks, we have a simple Imperial light gray paint color that is almost white and accented with some black wash to help weather the vehicle and give it that Nevarro lava field look. I will say that the rear engine and overall mechanics of this speeder could use a hint of metallic weathering. We have a plastic satchel that clips onto the rear of the speeder bike, just like the Endor release, and essentially is a folded up version of the side bag accessory. The only thing I will say is that this new bag accessory does limit the movement on the rear thrusters due to its new design and size, but it isn't a deal breaker. If you remove the bag or swap it with the Endor bike, the thrusters will have full range of motion, so just something to consider if you're trying to have your speeder bike zoom around the lava fields. But like I said, it isn't a deal breaker, and it's nice to see a variety in the side bags that attach to the back. Lastly, the hood of the speeder bike opens just like the previous release, but just like before, there is no weathering on the main engine of the speeder bike. I haven't gotten around to it, but I would like to customize some of these and add that detail in the future for that lived-in Star Wars look. But all in all, I think this is a nice addition to our Imperial fleet. The Remnant speeder bike, Scout Trooper, and Grogu are without a doubt a must-have vintage collection item. The newly tooled speeder bike looks great and has been a nice addition to our displays. While this release is simply a repaint for the Mandalorian, and the Scout Trooper only has minimal upgrades to the paint apps and inverted knee pads, it's a huge step up in terms of Remnant weathering in my opinion, and has me eager to see a new Sand Trooper someday soon. While the Scout is able to pose well due to the new rocker ankles, the hands are still severely lacking, and hopefully one day we'll see a definitive version with new style hips and swivels at the thigh. Despite the limitations, the Scout can sit properly on the speeder bike and is able to achieve a number of different poses. The flight stand included is marvelous and really shows some excellent and creative engineering by Hasbro. I am absolutely thrilled to see this type of included accessory with our vehicles, and it allows the bike to be positioned in a variety of heights and just adds to the overall world building possibilities with this release. But with all that being said, let's get the Scout Trooper and speeder bike set up in our own Nevarro setting.